The Halo universe is filled with wonder, mystery, and fascinating discoveries around every corner. With so much to explore, three friends decided it was about time that they booted up their consoles and discussed this universe that has grabbed their attention since childhood. JumperScape Audio kindly welcomes you to join them in the library.
Welcome one and all in one to the library, the show where we talk about Halo lore, and we've actually been doing that consistently for a couple weeks now.
Are we live now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, welcome back, guys.
We're all here.
Yes.
For the first time in a few weeks, we're all here.
Physically.
I am back. I am glad to be back.
Welcome back, Connor.
I'm happy to spread my voice among the airwaves.
That's okay.
What were you thinking?
Reaches for his beer.
Spread his love for Halo.
Yeah.
Gentlemen,
That too, of
Wait,
course.
James, what were you referring to when you said we're all here physically?
Mentally, I'm not sure.
Oh, okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's like that sometimes. It's okay. So anyway, gentlemen, first and foremost, before we get started, it's fun updates. There's cool updates.
I like
to
updates.
give people. First and foremost, if you're a Patreon subscriber, we talked a lot. We've determined that the unreleased first episode of the library that has never seen the light of day because of how all over it's actually a lot like our current episodes in a way, but it wasn't what we wanted at the time. That's going to get uploaded to Patreon. The full video version because it was us playing ODST. So
I forgot about that, actually. I'm not going to lie.
It's a good episode.
I did
I'm not
until
gonna-
he said something about it earlier.
Yeah.
Because originally I was thinking, isn't that the one that we lost Brian's entire recording and something like that?
No, that was after that.
I forgot that we did that first. And then we all kind of simultaneously after were like, this isn't going to work.
We should probably actually be a podcast and not just play games.
I had ceased to exist at that point.
Yeah.
Connor's only a year old.
I may have been born yesterday.
Now,
The jury's still out.
we gotta get it up there first, but once it's up, it'll be up. You'll see the post, so keep your eyes open. As for our Patreon, it's time to recognize, because here's the thing, we've changed. We've changed.
We've changed.
That's it.
We've changed.
So here's the thing. First and foremost, I'm going to go through all of the new tiers because the tiers got updated and the rewards got updated. So this is also for you guys since, you're not really around that much. And I like our time together. So first and foremost, we've ditched the Halo related names for our Patreon.
Boo.
Now, here's the reason why.
It makes sense.
It makes sense, but boo.
Here's the reason why. James's show that's coming out next month
Sorry.
is completely off topic from Halo.
It's James's fault.
I'm not going to be the only show that comes out under JumperScape
It's
that's not
James's
related
fault.
to Halo. I'm
It's
just the
all
first.
his fault.
It's all started with you.
I'm just, oh my God, you look like you're going to cry when you said that. Holy shit.
James's patient zero.
So first and foremost, we're starting with our $1 a month. That is like our that's just bottom line, man. $1 a month tier penman, which is a person who is skilled in handwriting. You will get a thank you message, access to our exclusive shows such as Terminals, which you should be tuning into after every library episode. You get your name at the end of JumperScape's shows, which is not actually the case. That wording needs to change because you just kind of get it. I mean, you do get it at the end of the YouTube uploads, which are coming back. But you just kind of get shouted out. You're going to get shouted out here in a second if you're a patron supporter. And then you get
supporter.
supporter. You get Discord roles, and that's pretty much it for the penman. The Bard is interesting. That was once the cadet. The Bard is a composer, singer, or declaimer of epic or heroic verse. Basically, you are the early bird supporters. You are the few, the proud, the bards. You will get a thank you message, access to a Bard-only Discord channel, where you'll get exclusive content. You'll get exclusive information in on what we're working on. We'll get early screenings of new content. You'll get the access to the shows and all of the previous rewards. Then you have the Bellatrist, used to be the Marines, is one who writes letters or whatever it is, which is sophisticated literature. You'll get a thank you message, access to exclusive shows. It's almost the same as the Bard, except the Bard gets a little bit more. James, you good? What's up?
I just got a little case of the giggle.
What did you put in the freaking coffee?
It was partially my fault. I was sitting here
Shane's-
making direct eye contact with Connor. I was stabbing his McDonald's
And
cup.
the smile on Shane's face was the happiest I've seen him in like weeks.
Well, dude, you gotta.
saying
He's just
something.
like. I mean, it's true though. Have you ever just like?
It is true. It's the happiest
How-
I've been in weeks.
Like, try to think about it. How long has it been since maybe you were a kid and you would just stab random objects? Isn't not entertaining?
It's not entertaining because it's my cup.
You have a straw. It's not like you have to lift the cup or angle it.
Doesn't mean I want your nasty knife.
It's not
my
knife.
lid.
It's not mine.
It's a
yeah.
knife.
Yeah, bringing it into my field now.
The time I was a kid, I stabbed a teddy bear with a letter opener, and then I felt dirty for like 3 weeks.
So on to the next one is the Sonarist. You feel that way after playing Blade and Sorcery as well.
I can't play that game. Like, anytime I've played it, even lightsabers didn't make it feel better.
No, you still feel like a horrible person.
I still feel like I'm literally a serial killer in training when you play that game. Like, it's terrible.
Yeah.
And anyone who has more than like 100 hours probably needs to be investigated. Let's check your hours.
Oh, I have a lot.
Okay.
It's just the combat is entertaining.
Yeah, FBI, CIA, police.
This guy has more than 100 hours on Blade and Sorcery. He's a danger to society.
Yeah, I've been told that I also am a danger to society since I'm an OSU player.
Oh, yeah.
Sonarist, a writer of scenarios. You get access to all of that stuff from before, but now you get digital episode downloads. So you can go to a fancy drive link that we have set up and you'll get to download all of the episodes, which obviously means no ads either. Next up is the Wordsmith at 15. Shane just did an IRL Lethal Company emote, and that just kind of threw me off. Because they really do just like,
I'm so out of the blue.
Connor's getting a new PC soon. It's okay.
There's just a few more parts we're waiting on. All I know is the dance.
Next up, Wordsmith, a person who works with words, a skillful writer. You get all of the stuff from before, but you also get, and this is new, this is going to be coming out next week, not this week. It's going to be coming out next week. You'll get your shows one day early. So you'll be getting the library. If you're a Patreon supporter, Wordsmith and up, you'll be getting the episodes on Wednesdays, not Thursdays, via Patreon digital download. And then they'll just go up normally on Thursdays on Spotify and everywhere else as usual. And then onto the Fabulist or Fabulist, probably Fabulist, a creator or writer of fables. You'll get all of that stuff from before, but you'll also be able to participate in monthly press conferences. I already do these smaller ones in the book clubs, but the big ones, the monthly ones, are the ones that will ideally include all four of us. And you can ask us questions directly since we are pretty much, I guess, the leadership of JumperScape.
Yeah.
I'd assume, would we do them like once a month on library recording days?
Probably, yeah.
On Mondays, coming soon.
All of the stuff from before. Then you have the Poet, one of great imaginative and expressive capabilities and special sensitivity to the medium. You'll get all of the stuff from before, plus you get production updates on new shows, an exclusive channel just for you. You'll get insider information on a bunch of the stuff that we don't tell anybody.
Yeah,
which
hopefully
means
you don't
that-
leak anything.
Yeah, like what happened? Mhm.
Yeah, we got leaked.
We got leaked.
We had some ideas get leaked.
That was unfortunate. Well, just one.
Who?
I don't know.
We don't know.
But just one idea got leaked. It was James's show. That was unfortunate.
Was it just the title or everything?
The title, and only a few people know about it, as far as I know.
We're gonna find out.
I guess,
We're gonna
but
find out.
it's okay. We've accelerated the process of getting your stuff ready, so that
we might have just made an announcement right there.
yeah, everything will be ready by the end of the month now, instead of like a little bit lenient into the first week of February. But anyway, then there is the $100 a month Versifier tier. A writer of light or inferior verse, a line of metrical writing. You'll get all of the stuff from before, And two very cool things. One, a cameo in Tarkov a Halo story. It doesn't matter how crap your microphone is. I'll figure out how to fit you in. And two, you'll get a special Tarkov a Halo story CD with extra features once the show is complete. So once we get all the seasons wrapped up and the story is complete, you'll get a full collection CD, no matter how much the production cost is going to be. And then last but not least, we have the Chronicler at $150 a month. You get all of that stuff from before, plus you get to guest star in any podcast of your choice once per season. So that's pretty much the gist of that. What the fuck is happening? All of them just flipped me off. Connor didn't even know about the reference. He just did it.
Me and James have just been Lethal Company emoting for the last 7 minutes.
I've been sitting here like the clueless child in the back of the class.
So that would be the gist of all of our tiers, all of the new stuff. So yeah, if you want to support us, that would be the best way to do so. It would be greatly beneficial. It would help us a whole lot. It keeps the show running. It keeps us being able to produce new shows. And like we've already mentioned, if you've seen the announcement on the Discord site, I mean server, we have so many things coming out this year. It's going to be so exciting. So shouting out to our patrons, we have the $50 poet tier, Dark Salad 42, the OG himself.
The OG.
Thank you for supporting for so long. He's been supporting for almost 2 years now.
What a cool guy.
Wait, what? What?
Yeah. I didn't open this Patreon like recently. This has been open since Tarkov a Halo story came out.
I didn't know it was that.
Yeah.
Damn. Valid.
Then we have our Fablists. We have 3 of them. We have Dick Hammerbush. Yeah! It's Default 456 and Lax Gator.
You Default.
Love you guys. Have a good day.
Oh, gosh. So then we go on to our Wordsmiths, the $15 tier. We have Cool Blaze, Kyle Hooley, Last On Reactions, Mo Maggot, Yalin, Spartan, Habuko, G156. Last On Reactions. Okay, so if it's like a reaction channel, if we make stuff, can you react to it? Is that something that you'll do? Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
A reaction channel.
Doing reactions would be fun.
He's like, wait, do you?
Next up, we have a whole lot in this tier. We have the $10 Sonarist tier. Connor Clark, Dylan, Garis, Vicarian, Lactating Milk MT, LPU Soldier, Mass the Merc 664, Potassium Lactate, The Lactation of Mercy, Tom Church, and Vermin. Thank you so much for all that support. We have so many of these now. There's it's starting to get a little bit long as it is just reading off the names. Next up, the $5 Bellatrix tier. Brennan Pfeiffer, Eliza, JX O'Malley, and Keith Mon. He told me how to pronounce his name. I'm going to have to research that again before I try it again. It's Keith. Congrats to Keith.
Keith.
Anyway, next up, we have our bards, which are almost filled out. There's only 20 slots available for these guys since they get so much stuff, and we can't trust that with so many people. So if you want to get in there quick. $2 bard tier. We have Aussie ODST, Damian Groth, Dragoneye, Drew Ledbetter, Jacob Adlam, Pity 104, Tyler Neal, Wraith, and X3TN. I still have no idea if that's how you say your name, but it's okay. And then last but certainly not least, we have our $1 tier Penman, which is Keegan and Unggoy Food Nipple.
Unggoy Food Nipple. Now there's 2 of them though. That's wild.
Yeah.
It used to always just be Unggoy Food Nipple.
I know. He's got a friend now. Thank you, Keegan. So, gentlemen, by the way, for everybody who just who is still listening to us right now, dude, discord.gg/JumperScape, join us. We have such a nice community. We have people in the VC every night now. Every night. There are people setting up game nights that I didn't even authorize. They're just doing this. They're just like, hey, I'm doing a game night on this night. And then like 20 people show up.
We are also going to be doing a game night here soon.
Like I saw someone in the chat the other day go, infinite question mark.
Yeah.
Like,
it just happens.
They're just doing stuff now.
They're just doing stuff without
they're
us,
playing
which
games,
is fine.
They're having a great time. Right now there's actually a contest going on that you'll want to know about.
If you need Halo people to play Halo with, join the JumperScape.
Join our JumperScape. Join our JumperScape. At JumperScape.com/Discord.
Discord.gg/JumperScape.com.
/Discord.
Do you need a tissue?
Me?
What? Moving on.
What? So anyway, we
What the just happened?
I have no idea.
my God.
Things just sort of coalesced there.
We shared a single brain cell and it just bounced.
There's only
everywhere.
one. It's going left. It's going clockwise around the table.
I'm sure it hit the wall a few times.
I lost it when I asked about the tissue.
I didn't even know what that meant.
I didn't even hear anything about a tissue.
James asked for. He said, "Do you need a tissue?" Randomly, Connor made a weird noise. I'm like, "What is going on?"
But the weird part was that he was looking at me when he asked it. I'm like, what do you mean? I didn't do anything. Anyway, we've all drank a bit of the giggle juice, I guess.
I haven't.
Thanks, James. So now moving on from all of that, actually, I guess there is one more thing to call out. ko-fi.com/JumperScape. You can support us directly there. It's very helpful. We're trying to reach a goal there. It's going to be kind of cool if we actually hit it. Anyway, all of that aside, gentlemen, do you think that from the Banished, who do you think is the most powerful person that has ever come out of the Banished?
Oh my God. Is it Yap Yap the Destroyer?
No. No. It's Atriox, dumbass. But who is the second most powerful that came out of the Banished?
Yap Yap the Destroyer.
Yap Yap the Destroyer.
No.
Oh.
No.
Connor.
Are you from the Banished, dude? Have you been among us this entire time?
Allegedly, perhaps.
So here's the thing.
I
Yap
plead the
Yap
fifth.
is great. Yap Yap is a great character. And if you've played Halo Wars 2 as him for, any amount of time, you know how funny he is. In fact, I'm going to have a video queued up here in a second of many of Yap Yap's most hilarious lines. But we have to talk about Yap Yap because he has some interesting things that don't quite make a lot of sense, but he's still canon. So we have to figure
He has
out.
to be acknowledged.
We have to figure this one out. So first and foremost, going all the way to Yap Yap's beginning. So first of all, he joined the Banished. Well, not really joined. He got kidnapped. Poor little guy got kidnapped and conscripted into the Banished. And whenever that happened, because at the time he was a deacon in the Covenant, specifically a deacon for the Ministry of Sanitation. So not really anything special. He rose quickly through the ranks in the Banished because he was the slowest at avoiding eye contact. Unfortunately, he was not as fast as his fellow Unggoy, and so he would always get pulled into things because he couldn't not make eye contact. So he got forced into a lot of things. And eventually, at some point in the future, he had found two things. One being the Throne of Woe, and one being straight up just the Prophet of Truth's crown. Which Yap Yap wears everywhere.
I respect it.
So he found this thing on the Ark called the Throne of Woe. And the Throne of Woe is a fascinating bit of technology. To real quick quote Halopedia, Yap Yap is great. He's very valuable. He's got a Mega Constructs figure that is $60 on Amazon. Thank you, Shane.
That's crazy.
I want him very badly. To read off of Halopedia here, Yap Yap rebelled against the Banished in favor of locating the fabled golden methane hydrate mines of Saboteur, hidden somewhere on the Ark. Throughout his rebellion, the Throne of Woe continued to communicate with him, telling Yap Yap that the Ark belonged to the Unggoy. Yap Yap managed to lose more Unggoy in battle than were even carried to the Ark in the first place.
Wait, what?
Oh yeah, they
were breeding.
They breed like crazy. They
It's
breed very, very, very fast.
It's something even weirder.
What?
So the very next sentence, and I was just going to say this, but I'm just going to read it off of Halopedia because they put it the most direct. The Throne of Woe would somehow be able to produce Unggoy reinforcements for Yap Yap after he argued with and kicked the throne.
What?
The throne could communicate to him,
What?
and the throne is capable of just making Unggoy.
So they were just spawning in.
They're literally spawning it.
This throne is capable of making sentient life.
There's Unggoy.
Whose technology?
Forerunner.
Forerunner
Yeah,
tech.
yeah.
That makes sense.
But the Throne
Checks
of Woe is fascinating because the Throne of Woe, we've seen it. Remember back in the day of MCC, Yap Yap the Destroyer took over MCC for a bit and it was hilarious.
Yeah.
You remember that background that MCC used to have that was just like an army of grunts and Yap Yap on the throne?
Yeah.
That was the Throne of
That
Woe.
was the throne.
Whoa.
And it
I'm surprised none of you guys made that joke. I was waiting for the right time.
and it would create Unggoy. So Unggoy. So that was the strange thing. And so Yap Yap had a rebellion because of the Throne of Woe, because of just how many forces he had. How much forces? How many forces? We'll say much. How much forces he had.
At least 2.
He was able to actually hold a pretty strong rebellion against the Banished, which, as we now know, the Banished was not that easy to fight against. So the fact that there was a strong enough Unggoy force to fight against the Banished sort of calls back to
Impressive.
High Charity, where, you know, it didn't seem like the grunts were all that strong, but they were able to hold the Grunt Rebellion.
Who was it? Wasn't it the Kigyar that poisoned their methane tanks?
Yeah, poisoned their food.
Oh, food. I thought it was their methane tanks.
No.
Did someone do something to their methane tanks?
I don't know, James.
James?
Did someone did something to the grunts' methane tanks?
Yeah, I know the jackals poison their food supply.
Okay. I thought it was their
infertile.
I thought it was their methane tanks. My fault.
So yeah, there's all of that, and that, you know, the unfortunate thing is that that's pretty much all that we know about Yap Yap. This doesn't mean that he doesn't have more to his character or that there's more that we can't discover in the future, but this is all we've got of Yap Yap for now. There is an important thing that we need to clarify, though. There is a mention of a grunt named YapYap, and YapYap is
Not to be confused.
with YapYap. There's a grunt. That grunt in
Who's naming these grunts?
I don't know.
The grunts.
True.
That would make sense. That would make sense.
My favorite grunt name is Cup Cup.
Oh, I forgot about Cup
Who is
Cup.
Cup Cup?
He's just a guy.
Don't you know?
No, I don't.
I forgot about Cup Cup.
He there's voice lines from Halo 5. I don't think they're actually in the game, of him like giving a breakdown of the Kraken, that big like Covenant like ship thing.
Yeah.
Huh. It's really good. All right, so
Make a fuss, Cup Cup.
it's
Get
really
back
good
to work.
So basically the way that it goes is that YapYap was in the Flood, which is the book tie-in of Combat Evolved, which has a lot of context and adds a lot to CE's story. So I would recommend reading it, of course. But not the same character. YapYap and YapYap are very much different characters. Now, with that being said, I do very much want to hear some of the funny stuff that YapYap is known for saying in Halo Wars 2, in hopes, James, that maybe you'll not only play Halo Wars 2, but you'll main YapYap.
I mean, I already would.
Every time I play Halo Wars with you, we get our kicked in really bad.
Well, that's because you haven't played with me recently.
Have you gotten better?
I've gotten so much better.
Okay, because I would like to actually. I honest to God, ever since we started playing Halo Wars and we started playing the multiplayer, I don't think we've ever won a game.
I've won plenty of games.
Me, you, and David have came close a few times, but like I don't think I've ever been with you when I've won a game or when you've won a game. Like, if you look at my stats, I'm pretty sure I have like a 0 win-loss ratio.
Bro's just on the pod right now, like, you suck. You are terrible.
Even though it's like, here's the thing: I've gotten better. I can't carry you in a Halo Wars match.
I can hold my own. I just need someone to be a leader.
Let's pull out the win-loss ratio.
Can I do that? Hold on. Let's see. Can I pull up this information? We're gonna find out.
Just find a gaming stat tracker or something like that.
Halo Wars 2 stats. HaloWarPoint.com.
Nice.
It's hilarious.
That's a cool name, actually.
That's pretty dope. Okay, so we have this player stats. Wow, they actually really did just kind of. How did they copy the Halo Waypoint UI so
gotta be
perfectly.
illegal.
They did that perfectly. All right, let's see here.
Copy paste, bro.
Halo.
Control C, Control V.
There I am. Okay. So I currently have an all-time win percentage of 41%.
Can you please check mine?
Well, let me give me a second. I want to see if it tells me how far back that goes because I currently have like 39 wins and 51 losses. Which understandable. I was losing games left and right back in the day. I've only
that's when I basically played with you. And I'm convinced I've never won a game. Unless they've left, I don't think I've won.
Let's find out. Correct.
If I have, it's less than 10, guaranteed.
Correct.
Capital K.
I know how to spell your freaking gamer
Lowercase
tag.
s.
Lowercase s.
That's always going to bother me forever.
I'm gonna change it when.
He hasn't won a game.
Have I really not won a game?
0%.
I told you. Out of how many games?
How many losses?
You're not gonna. You're gonna be mad that you just haven't tried 4.
I thought it was a lot worse than that.
You've only played 4 games of Halo Wars 2 total.
What about Halo Wars 1?
I have to look at it.
Okay.
We are getting sidetracked. Let's get back
Let's get it
to
Let's
business.
get moving on. Okay. No, I suck at Halo Wars. That we can. I'll win a game soon. I hope.
It's perfectly fine. So yes, we're gonna go and listen to some of these real quick because YapYap is one of the funniest dudes in the entirety of Halo Wars 2. Take it away, YapYap.
I got my snacks. I got my deck. Let's play Blitz.
He's got his
Wait,
what?
where's my deck? It's been stolen. I was sitting on it. Hey, let's play Blitz. Can you spot me a few scrub grubs? I'm good for it.
You guys want to play
I
Blitz?
prefer to call this the Balajo Blitz. Just waiting for that one to catch on. We have them on the ropes. Not real ropes. Are there ropes on the ark? Anyways, charge! The enemy killed our hero. Oh, they were so young. Our hero is down. Why is it...
James, where are you going?
James.
Why is he leaving?
Getting a beer.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Always the beautiful ones. We've lost one of our buildings. I mean, it's still there, but it's a lot smaller now. We've taken out the enemy hero? I mean, of course we have.
You know, I just realized that he walked away because he can't hear this.
Oh my god! That
I looked at him and just
we
laughed.
have a broken headset right now, ladies and gents.
was I really
James
the only one who-
unfortunately pulled the short straw on that one.
James, do you want to trade with me real quick? I know all these lines.
No.
Are you sure?
I can't believe I was the only one who actually noticed.
Can you just barely hear?
It did not occur to me. It didn't.
Can you just barely hear or
Did you
something?
guys just notice that?
I just
I
noticed
forgot.
that.
I forgot.
I knew right away.
Oh gosh, I'm sorry,
Yes, but
James.
very funny. That's basically what we'll
So
sum
you
it
had
up
no
to.
idea actually why I just decided it was a good time to leave.
I just thought you randomly wanted one of my Guinness. I didn't know that that's why you left.
No, it's because I'm sitting here just like in awkward silence with occasional laughter.
My bad, dude. I'm
just-
sorry.
And I'm just sitting here, want to play Blitz.
I want to play Blitz.
It's kind of creepy in like hindsight. I'm just sitting here, everyone's just sitting like staring at the candle. Everyone's just staring at the candle, and then all of a sudden,
Oh gosh. Okay.
I can't hear myself either, so Austin had to babysit the mic back to my face.
Yeah. You got to play it safe now, I guess. For now, anyway. So YapYap is pretty much wrapped up from there. There's really not much else to talk about. So I'm going to try my best to get our quiz show guest, because can you hear that?
Oh my god. It's in the walls. It's in the walls. It's in the walls.
it's in the walls. Oh, get it out! No, I can't. I won't be able to hear him either. Oh no!
Also, you have to be able to turn some speakers on your laptop.
I can't do that.
I guess that's a good idea. Something that we should get.
Well, hold on.
Wait,
hold
if it's a Discord call, can't James be in the
hold
Discord?
on. Now hold on, James. Can you hear this when I play this right now?
What do my grunty eyes see? The enemy base.
Vaguely.
But can you understand it?
No.
Oh no. Okay. I don't know what to do.
We do it anyway.
I kicked up and you guys.
Yeah, that's just gonna happen. We can't really.
James can join in the Discord call if he wants to hear our contestant.
That is true. You could do that.
Just pull it up on your phone. Join the call on your phone.
Yeah, I can make a group chat with us. But first, I actually have to get our freaking contestant on. I swear this is the worst.
Hey there, Halo fans. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back with our friends right after these messages.
We have fun here.
Will the audio
We like to have fun here.
Will the audio get into the microphone?
I could just show off your mic. Mm-hmm. Okay, we're gonna see if we can get our
But
guest.
then wouldn't my voice come in all shitty and phony?
Not if you mute yourself.
I mean, I thought it was so.
You guys are overthinking
He
this
could still
way
hear you.
too much. We're overthinking this way too much.
My microphone. Just
Hold it like a phone.
I'm okay.
Okay, whatever.
That's it. Let's just get it going.
If I can, there's
Someone
no.
else will have to deal with it next week. I hope, unless I draw the short end of the stick again.
They'll do it silent library. We'll put all three of the headsets in the middle. We just or we buy another headset thanks to our lovely Patreons.
It's not the jack. It's the jack. It's not the headset. Oh, the plug, like the input.
Oh.
I have no idea why.
Oh. Like on here? Like
Yes,
Now,
on
is
the
it-
deck.
Is it the one on the deck or the little extension coming out of the deck?
Now that's a good question.
yeah.
Because that's probably a lot easier to replace.
So we'll find out here. We're gonna test it actually in a second because we have one of our replacement guests ready to go. So I'll just tell them that we're gonna call in less than 5, and I'm gonna test this out. We're gonna see if this works. So James, you're gonna swap with whoever this is. That was me there. Now we're gonna see. You probably will be able to hear now, and I can't. So it really is just the jack.
It is not.
It is not either of these pieces.
That's unfortunate.
That is really unfortunate. I'm sorry, everybody. I not you listeners. I'm sorry to our people here.
I will say I know there's an electronics repair guy that lives by or works by me and he's really good with this kind of stuff. I can send you in his direction. He might be able to do something.
That'd be great.
So,
Because I would love to not have this be busted.
So
I don't even know how it
he
how
could.
it would.
He does stuff like that all the time. I had another heater that I had a heater that broke a few months back, and it was like really like motherboardy type stuff like that he had to get into, and he fixed it. So he could probably do something about that.
That would be fantastic. Yeah, please,
Yes.
please text me his number. Do whatever it is you gotta do.
I will. Well, he owns it's not like he does it himself. He owns like his own business, so I could just get the name of his shop and send it to you.
That'd be
Funny if it was
fantastic.
just like loose or something. You bring it in and it goes.
Just like tightens it a
at that
slightest
point,
bit.
he probably wouldn't even. I will say, and it's not a big deal, but like when you go and you like pay $10 like up front for him to do it, and then he charges you like whatever he deems worth it. I don't know if he does it like hourly.
It cost me 5 minutes to put this back into its socket.
It cost me
$500.
It cost me the $2 bill.
Geek Squad be like.
Are we ready to get our guest?
Yes,
Are we?
yes,
I think so.
I'm waiting.
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
James, are you? Oh, wait.
You know what? Even a beer tastes like an alcohol.
Alrighty, here we go. And we are reaching out for something to hold.
Yeah, how'd that go for you? Yeah, there sure is.
There's a mat there.
James, I'm tempted while we're doing this. I'm tempted to give you my debit card and go get us some French fries
here.
or something.
Friend, how are you?
That long.
How are you doing? I don't have like any of the information from your submission pulled up, so I don't know what your fun fact was. Would you happen to remember?
Yes, I just want to check real quick. Is my audio good? I'm using AirPods.
You sound fantastic.
I can hear you, brother.
Okay, good. I got nervous of that, especially after dropping them in the toilet 25 minutes ago.
Whoa. Back in your ears, bro.
I cleaned them.
This bro's got ligma now.
I do, and Sigma. So my fun fact is that me and my girlfriend and my friends are working on making a action figure business to be the next people that would work with 343.
Oh wow. Okay, so you're actually do you have contacts within 343 you're going to pitch to, or is that like a for future you problem?
That would be more of a future problem. It's more so right now we are working on building what we can, like building our project up, making a prototype, and then once we have that, we're going to pitch it.
That's freaking awesome. What's the first product you're going to pitch to them?
We're probably going to do custom made figure, something that stands out for design. Okay. We're going to try and make a Chimera one to start with.
Ooh.
Because nobody's made one yet. And so, if we can make this Chimera, make it look good, have, a lot of what we're going to be trying to do built into this test bed, we'll show them this and hopefully also get a bunch of people excited by seeing a Chimera figure.
That'd be fantastic. I mean, I'll line up.
Well, you heard it here first, folks. Coming soon.
And I mean, that's why I've also posted like the photos of the Warthog with the Nocturne Sky coating being painted, and some of my figures that my girlfriend's painted because she's our primary painter.
Yeah.
So I try to get her work out there because she's going to be one of the first, the primary people to do all the painting for that.
That's awesome. I love seeing groups of people making some cool stuff, especially for this community. So that's fantastic. That's super impressive. So like,
I'm hoping it comes out as good as it sounds.
So we're gonna get a test product, right? We're gonna get.
Hey, I'll see if I can work that in.
Because listen, even if it's a no, I'm keeping that on my shelf.
Hey, fair enough. I could see about that.
And I'm gonna say even if it's a no, because I'm gonna bet it's not gonna be.
I'm hoping it's not, because it could be cool. It could be really big for us. Like when I was going through those photos and I found the like little podium thing that had JumperScape written on it, I was like, oh, that's so cool. And like, I thought it was really cool to have the idea of having something created inside the Halo Museum.
Yeah. Yeah, that was interesting. Do you guys know about that? Did I tell you guys about what happened there?
I don't think so.
Technically, JumperScape is in the Halo Museum.
Huh?
So on the last day of HCS, throughout all of the days, they had this like podium thing, this like cardboard podium thing that you could sign your name on. And so me being, an utter marketing genius, I walked up, took a blue marker because that's us, and I wrote in big, huge text.
Oh, so you were that guy.
I just wrote JumperScape. And they put that thing in the Halo Museum. So we're technically in there. And they were posting pictures of it. So we got free publicity, baby.
So yeah, you can thank Sky for that one. He posted that one on, I think, Halo Array on Facebook.
I freaking love Sky. He's a great guy.
Yeah, he seems really cool so far. I've only met a couple people from 343 so far. It was him and another guy I can't think of the name of. We met on Husky Raid and played with him for a few hours. He was really cool.
That's awesome, dude. I've getting to talk to them is always entertaining because they're usually like, yeah, I do all this stuff. I create all of this. I do all of this, but I also do this for 343. Or they're just really, really super introverted guys that just happen to be at the event, but would prefer that you don't recognize them.
That's why I'm really excited for HCS. I really do hope I can run into Unashek because I think he's just hilarious, and I love seeing.
He's so funny.
So I want to meet him.
Have you seen the picture that me and a couple other creators took where we basically we have this like pose going on where he's basically our lord?
I have not.
It's a really good one. I'll put it in the Discord later.
I just remember seeing a post on Twitter from him, or X now, whatever, YZ, of him just basically being like, hey, you guys want some old HCS certs? Come find me in this dark corner.
I missed that entirely. I remember seeing that after the day was over, and I was so mad I missed it.
I just was mad I was like 1,500 miles away.
I think Kid Skull got something, and that was really annoying because he and I were sharing a hotel room, so I had to live with that.
Get to rub it in your face.
It was so, I mean, the hotel room with Kid Skull was probably one of the most entertaining. There was so much Domino's consumed over that trip.
That sounds awesome.
It was all, let me think. All it was just eating Domino's, watching Loki and South Park. And that was pretty much the entirety of our time spent in the hotel room.
I want to watch Loki. I really do.
It's a good show. It's good. Do you not have Disney Plus?
Especially now that I know Neil is in it.
Well, yeah.
I think I have it.
I mean, it's the only way. Unless you find, do they have those things on DVD now? Does Disney Plus, do they put things on physical now? Do you know?
I don't know.
Oh.
And even I feel like it'd be more of a waste of their time and money to do that.
I mean, I don't know. They're starting to play their movies that released over the COVID season in theaters now. Limited.
Are they really?
Yeah, they're doing it limited. Soul is in theaters right now. It's going to be out of theaters in 2 days. And then in February, Turning Red is showing up. And then in March, Luca is showing up, which Luca is great. I love Luca. But anyway, now that we've gotten the conversation that was super entertaining, because I did not know that we had people in the Discord that were talented enough to make their own freaking action figures.
I can't take all the credit on that, though.
You can't.
I'm just the designer.
You can't, but man, that's the thing. You could take credit for the team, the setup, the fact that you're doing it in the first place, the fact that you can actually make those designs. Like, that's impressive. That's all impressive.
Yeah, fair enough.
Anyway, are you ready to potentially win 500 Halo Infinite credits?
I'm hoping I am. I am a little nervous, but I have Halo knowledge. I just hope I don't screw any of it up by being an idiot.
That's fair. That's fair. I will say we had to change one minor thing because we, in all honesty, we need more losers.
Fair enough.
That one small thing
probably costing you a lot.
We originally had it so that you could get 4 incorrect questions, and on the 4th incorrect question, then you're done. I've changed it, so now instead of that, it's 3. You can get 2 wrong, but on the 3rd one, you're done.
Okay.
So I'm sure you'll still win. I'm certain of it. You've been around long enough around us, osmosis, information, and all of that. But
hey, all I'm saying is, if I fail this, I think I have to resign.
Oh no! But dude, you're just starting on the action figure thing.
Yeah. I can keep around for that.
All right. Well, at any point, you may call in a lifeline from any of our hosts, including James. Even though he can't hear you, he'll still know when you need a lifeline, so that's fine. You only get one though, so you have to use it wisely. And otherwise, just don't get the questions wrong.
Yeah, I'll do my best.
I believe.
All right. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
What is the name of the best energy sword variant in Halo 5? Is it the Ravening Sliver, the Prophet's Bane, or the Vorpal Blade?
I feel like this one's more of an opinion, but I'm going to go with the Prophet's Bane.
It's Prophet's Bane. Anyone that says that anything otherwise, they are just, I'm going to
Yeah.
I think all of us will argue with them on that.
I was going to say, just I would have just gone off of rarity. You still made the right choice, but just go off of rarity.
Anything other than the Prophet's Bane is the wrong answer.
Next up, finish this distress signal from the opening of Halo 4. Mayday, Mayday, this is UNSC FFG 201 forward unto dawn, requesting immediate evac, survivors aboard, prioritization code Sierra 05-3-Victor 117, Victor 05-3-Sierra 117, or Kilo 05-3-Sierra 117.
Victor-3-0 Sierra 117.
Nailed it. Good job.
I'm sitting here. My jaw is literally on the damn floor. I'm like, did you hear that?
No.
Oh my god.
Jeez, good job.
I'm impressed. Damn. I'm like, this poor bastard is going to use his lifeline on me or Connor. I'm like, he's so screwed. All right. If you got that, you should be just fine for the rest.
Next up. Which brute can be seen wearing Locke's helmet as arm decoration in Halo Infinite? Is it Tremonius, Voridus, or Hyperius?
That is Hyperius.
It's Hyperius. You're on a roll. You got this. Who was the leader that started the Grunt Rebellion within the Banished? Is it YapYap, YapYap, or FlipYap?
That is YapYap.
It's YapYap. Today's episode, actually.
Oh, nice.
You'll learn very little. There's very little about
There's not much.
I don't come to learn. I come to just hear you guys banter and enjoy it.
That's fair. I never thought about that.
They're not here for
It
the
makes
Halo,
you feel
they're
like
here
you're
for
part
us.
of it.
I can vibe with that. Next up, what color is the UNSC AI black box? Is he black, blue, or purple?
He is blue.
He's blue.
Always thought that was weird about him.
I'm going to call you Blue Cube.
Yeah.
The Gravemind was formerly a forerunner, a precursor, or the primordial.
He was the primordial.
Indeed, you've got that one, man. You're already over halfway through, I think. So yeah, good job. You're probably gonna take this home. Halo's soundtrack, the original trilogy, was composed by Marty O'Donnell and Michael Salvatore, Neil Davidge, or Kazuma Jinuichi.
That is my man, Michael Salvatore.
It's Michael Salvatore. Poor guy got done in dirty by Bungie.
Yeah, he's out fishing though. No, he's enjoying life.
Yeah. All right, next. This iconic Halo symbol is hidden within the Xbox Series X. Is it a Halo ring, Chief's helmet, or a Killian Air medal?
Chief's helmet.
It's Chief's helmet. All right. Jeez. Eric Nyland's books consist of The Fall of Reach, Ghosts of Onyx, and The Cole Protocol, Contact Harvest, or First Strike.
That is First Strike.
Yep, you got it. Jeez.
Oh, it's one of my favorite books, dude. I love that book.
You are one question away from getting our first legitimate perfect game.
I was just about to bring it up too.
And you
No
were
pressure.
worried.
This iconic Easter egg can be found in the Halo Reach mission, The Package. Is it the Tribute Room, the Floating Man, or Dancing Marty O'Donnell?
That right there is the tribute room.
It's the Tribute Room! He did it!
Congratulations
Oh my
on behalf
gosh.
of Austin for the first ever perfect game. Austin is going to personally send you $10,000.
10,000 what?
10,000 who?
I can't do that.
Go get a
Me
loan,
down
buddy.
payment.
Go get a personal loan. Send him the check.
Introducing JumperScape's first expense, this.
This guy won $10,000. JumperScape hates his house.
Local man gets $10,000 asked to leave JumperScape Discord. Okay, well, you are a proud owner now of 500 Halo credits. We're gonna get that code to you as soon as we are able to get it, either tonight or tomorrow morning. What do you think you're gonna be using those credits? Are you gonna be hanging on to them? Are you gonna be using them on anything? What you got?
I might use them either on getting the Athlon helmet in the store now or hang on to them for their next week's reset and see what we get.
That's fair. I mean, the Athlon helmet, that's some good stuff right there. That's a good helmet.
It is, but as you saw from my submission, that pilot helmet just, it's a chef's kiss.
It is really good. I think that was something that's referencing to another Discord member, but I think Guyver was a huge fan of that pilot helmet. He was wanting it so bad. I could be wrong about that. I could be getting it. There's so many of you. It's hard to track all of you.
I know. I think the people I've talked to most are probably Dark Matter and Vermin.
Yeah, probably.
Vermin.
But anyway, friend, you've done it. You have become the first perfect game with 500 credits to your name. That rhymed. Hell yeah.
Nice.
So anyway, what do you think you're going to be doing for the rest of your evening? Is Halo on the table or is it relaxing time?
I want to be a good boy and say Halo's on the table, but to be truthful, we're about to go play Pal World.
That's fair. That game is awesome.
It's blowing up.
It really is.
My TikTok has been nothing but Lethal Company and Pal World.
So hold on the topic of Pal World, are you on the side of the people that say that they're straight up just like they're encroaching on Pokemon's copyright, or do you think that they're well within their rights to make the characters the way that they are?
I'm with most things. I'm a little free floating. I can see where people try and come up with the basis of it, but at the same time, it's just not a blatant stealing. Like, it's just kind of using similar assets to make different types of characters that give you that feeling to kind of bring you the entertainment and joy of the similarities.
Yeah, I can understand that entirely, and I'm with you on that. Because if you've spent any longer than an hour on Twitter in the last week, you'll probably see nothing but all these people complaining about Pal World and, they're stealing assets. Nintendo has a right to be upset and all of this. It's like, well, maybe Nintendo should make, a good Pokemon game.
Shots fired.
That's all I'm saying.
I mean, yeah, I unfortunately have ventured Twitter, and I have seen like pretty much the first 3 things that I open up and see that.
Yeah, there's a lot of. Then again, it is Twitter, and Twitter people love to try to hurt each other. It's kind of weird. I'm hoping that we can start to fix that a little bit.
Hope so. I mean, like that's the biggest difference between any social media site and at least the Discord that's nice is that it's just not everybody liking to complain about everything that they can.
Yeah. Yeah. And if there's all sorts of civil discussion about it, which is how it should be, really, if you think about it.
Yes.
Well, anyway, my friend, I appreciate having you on. I appreciate having a second to talk with you and getting to know you a little bit, especially with your freaking awesome project that you're working on. That's super impressive.
Pretty baller, if I say so myself.
Yeah, for real.
Cash money.
Hopefully.
I mean, hey, it was cool to be in one of these calls, you guys, listening to all the libraries all this time. And I always felt like I was in there with you guys laughing. And it's been really nice to kind of actually have my voice in it now.
That's awesome. Well, hey, whenever you hear it, are you one of the types that gets really embarrassed hearing your own voice, or are you super chill with it?
Sometimes I cringe because I don't realize sometimes how gravelly my voice can get on certain words. I'm like, oh God. And I'm sure I'm going to hear my Boston accent at some point too, that I'm going to get laughed at by everybody.
Dude, here's the thing, man. Let me tell you, having a voice that gets real gravelly. I mean, you got a voice acting future if you've got that going on. I'm just saying.
I want to do that, but like, I don't know. Like, I was nervous about this call with just my headphones, thinking it was going to be bad audio quality. I've never had a good recording microphone to do that type of stuff.
Well, if you ever need assistance, everybody in the Discord, they all, especially me, I'm there. I can help. If you ever need suggestions, always willing to help out.
All right.
Well, anyway, my friend, thank you for coming on, and I guess I'll see you sometime in the Discord, maybe tonight, maybe not, depending on how caught up you get in Pal World.
Yeah, that's a good. Yeah.
All right. Thank you very much, man. We'll see you later. He didn't say goodbye back, so I just left.
You can edit this part out, but I'm going to break the news to Connor. You might not even have to edit it out if you don't want to, but I cannot wait till we're going to do a Lethal Company game night, because there's a mod
I can't wait.
that can increase the player count by a fuck ton.
I am so excited.
It is going to
be put together.
Amazing. It is going to be so funny. So, I mean, are you going to edit that out and keep it a surprise? Or
no.
You're going to keep it in?
Oh, 100%.
Okay, yeah, we're having a Lethal Company game night.
Breaking news.
It has gotten to the point where I asked Austin for every tracking number.
In my zoning out time, by the way, I randomly went onto the Apple Podcast reviews for Tarkov, and there's only one written out.
Yeah.
And it's made by the library, Happy Faces.
Wait, really? Wait, let me see that.
What?
It's the only written out one. They said it made the library, but I think they meant by.
Made the library. Smile, smile, smile. Written by Written recently. That's pretty cool.
Thank you, Mr.
We're going to have like a list of mods for people to download when we have this Lethal Company game night. So
we might just have to do vanilla.
Just so we don't have to get all the mods for everybody.
Well, vanilla minus.
I mean, well, here's what if we like set it?
Wait, mod packs, my friend. You just click one button and all the mods install for you. That's been done many times.
Can we make our own mod pack?
JumperScape mod pack? Hell yeah. I know how to do that.
I can't wait.
Okay. then that, I was going to
make it easy on Connor too.
Yeah. So we'll get a date in mind. We'll announce the date, and then we'll put the mod pack. And if you guys want to join, you'll have to download the mod pack, and then we'll get everyone in.
But yeah.
Yep.
Q&A time?
Huh?
Would you just say
Q&A time.
Q&A time. Yes, it is Q&A
Yes.
time.
my favorite part?
I'm
good.
aware.
Yeah, we're good. We're
It's
good.
Q&A
We're
time.
good. We're good.
So now
I'm pantomiming, then you start speaking out loud.
well, yes, of course, because it's really funny to point out people's pantomime. We do it every time. I don't know if you've noticed that. So we're going to be getting 5 questions out of the way from this here Q&A channel, which has gotten so inflated with so much crap that it's going to take forever to get caught up. But here we go. We're not going to count this as a question. Austin, why do you not come book club anymore? Don't you love us anymore? Frowny face by Lactation of Truth. Yeah, I was just there 2 days ago, dude. Lactating Milk MT says, what is your favorite Huragok name from the ones that we know and why? How many of you know more than just Quick to Adjust? Did you even know any of them, Connor?
Connor looked like he just had a stroke.
I like Easy to Hug.
That's actually really?
What's the name of what's the name of the crochet one again?
Oh, Quick to Snuggle.
Quick to Snuggle.
Yeah, that's the first
I like
crochet.
that.
Throw me a few names out there and I'll choose one.
Sure. There's Quick to Adjust. There's Lighter Than Some. There's freaking. Those are the only 2 that I would know right off the top of my head.
Lighter Than Some just
I
makes
only
it
knew
sound like
one
it's
other
fat
one.
shit. I like Quick to Adjust.
Quick to Adjust is pretty cool.
Yeah, Quick to Adjust is
So
nice.
they
Hang
call
on,
me
hang
on the
on. I'll pull up every single one. Here we go. Drifts randomly. Lighter Than Some. Quick to Adjust. Prone to drift. Requires adjustment. Sometimes sinks.
I like requires adjustment. That just sounds like there's something wrong.
That'd be me if I was a Huragok.
requires adjustment.
I like prone to drift.
And then roams alone.
Oh, that's depressing. It's kind of edgy.
Not that guy.
That dude listens to Linkin Park. Yeah. Next up, Lactation of Stewardship, parentheses James asks, also Lactating Milk MT had a parentheses Austin, so I guess my clan is rising. Lactation of Stewardship, parentheses James asks, do you think the elites playable elites should be in every Halo game? And do you think a full game dedicated to one elite character should happen?
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. There's not we're literally starved for Halo content, and that is something that should never have been removed. So yes,
I'm starved for elite content. I haven't been able to dress as an elite since 2014.
Also, the elites have kind of just been done dirty since Halo Reach.
Yeah, because they're just brutes.
To be fair, I'm happy the brutes are back. However,
It's not the Brute's fault, even.
No.
I mean, 4 and 5.
Oh, the art style.
The art style made them look grody.
there was a few elites that look cool.
And then they were just like lumbering.
If I remember
doofuses.
correctly, in Halo 4 and 5, the Spec Ops elite looked really cool.
Throw the Unggoy out the airlock.
Man, no one's talking about the playable brutes, though.
Oh, Connor, I'm sorry.
I want to play a brute.
That would have to definitely be its own specific mode because brutes are way too big. Because they would just scale the elites down slightly to make them match up with Spartans.
Mm.
Brutes are way too big.
Yeah,
That would look really weird if
No
you
such
scaled
thing.
them down the same way.
No such thing.
I mean, there is something to be said about the potentiality of having all of the species as playable, and it doesn't like that'd be fantastic.
Yes.
I would
Yes.
love that.
Yes.
Yes.
I one time had a dream where I was playing like it was basically Battlefield, but Halo.
That would be
and
great.
The classes were like Spartan, ODST, and Marines, and elites and
Can
grunts
you
and jackals.
imagine a Battlefront 2 style thing? The heroes are the Spartans.
Yeah,
That would be awesome.
that'd be so cool.
There is a mod in Halo Reach I wanted to show you that's just Grunt Slayer. You just play as grunts wearing helmets.
That sounds like fun.
It's really fun. It's really fun.
Can we do that later?
We could.
Where did
Shane had to go empty his bowels.
So we're gonna keep answering questions without him
So next
because
up,
he's lame.
Vermin.
He couldn't wait like literally 5 or 10 minutes.
Vermin asks a question that I'm not going to count because again, what if you had to choose who to kill off? Who would you choose, Chief or all of Blue Team? You do know that all of Blue Team includes Chief, right?
I'm gonna assume it's all the rest of Blue Team, and I'm picking all the rest of Blue Team because they're in my brain. They are in one game.
I'm picking Chief because Blue Team's story has yet to begin. In the games, and like
they're
they have
old.
They're old, but we haven't gotten to play as them except for one game. We haven't got to explore them in the games. Like, listen,
I'm with Austin Kill Chief.
lore people here. I get it. We know all the characters. You do know that there is like like Timothy out there who's like 35, has kids, has only ever played the Halo campaigns, never plays the matchmaking ever, and just occasionally plays like maybe one mission of Halo 3 every week when he gets off of work from his shift at Best Buy. Like, you know, there are casual, like a lot of casual players out there. The Blue Team story deserves to be told to these people who are never going to pick up a book. They don't need to. It's not like for the diehards. Great. By the way, the TV show had this advertisement that popped up on my YouTube one time that said "great for the diehards," and I wanted to be like, "Who are you talking to?" Shane, would you kill Chief for the rest of Blue Team?
No.
Okay. Warm Applesauce asks,
Who?
how would y'all feel about a Halo game from the Covey point of view?
Yes. Bring it on.
Before the Great Schism, like you play as a shipmaster or something along those lines.
Yes.
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 Yep. Absolutely.
Yes. Any new unique Halo games? Yes. Anything
Please.
that's Covenant? Yes.
Please, I just want to stop playing as a human fighting aliens for once. It was nice when there were spin-offs.
I want to be an alien fighting humans. Why are people scared to do that?
I don't know. Halo 2 did it great. It was fun.
Well, you never fought humans.
Well, you never fought humans, but
You can kill a human though.
You can.
There's a few missions where you can do some exploits to.
Get to the Marines that are ahead of you.
wait, no.
Yeah.
That one random MP in Halo 3 ODST. Okay, let me explain.
Right.
There's an Easter egg in Halo 3 ODST. If you get all the audio logs, you get all of Sadie's story, which is a great audio drama, by the way. You should listen to that whole thing. It's really good. The last audio log is hidden by the body of Sadie's father. The only way to get to it is by jumping down into the data hive. Now, if you remember, if you jump into the data hive, the MP gets left behind and killed by drones, right? But if you do the Easter egg, he jumps down with you. He doesn't die up there. He comes with you. And he goes into this room that's normally locked. And he tells you not to follow him, that he'll be right back out. If you follow him, you'll see him standing over a body of some guy, which is revealed to be Sadie's father. And this guy has been, which Sadie's story basically tells you how corrupt the new Mombasa police force is. It's horribly corrupt. They are terrible. And this guy is like the commissioner gave me one specific job. Make sure the doc was dead and make sure no one else knew about it. Sorry, friend, but you're going to have to go. And he immediately turns red and you have to kill him. He has a shotgun.
Well, that sounds fun.
He's really easy to kill.
I mean, yeah.
But that's the thing. If you wanted to fight humans, you're going to have to retool them because one of the primary reasons why they didn't do humans was, aside from the fact that they wanted to have a sense of humans unity in the games, they wanted to really emphasize that. It's really hard to make the Halo combat loop work with enemies having hit scan weapons.
Yeah, the heretic elites in Reach kind of show you that.
Because like it's really fun when you can do things like dodge the plasma rounds and dodge the fuel rod and dodge the needler and all that.
Simple answer, just give you play as elites focused game, just give you stronger shields.
That's what I'm thinking. Just make yourself a general, you know?
Like just have the shields be stronger than maybe they are in other Halo games for elites.
Next question.
So you can take fire longer.
Yeah. Dataroth asks, what would your ideal Halo spin-off game be? For example, I would love to see an Oni tactical shooter or a game where you play as the Silent Shadow during the events of Halo 2 leading up to and including the Great Schism.
Flood horror game.
Survival horror game.
Yes.
Flood horror game. Actually, we just talked about what my choice would be.
There you go. Connor.
I want a Spec Op Brute storyline.
We've never gotten one of those. That would be unique. Thank you, Connor.
You got big muscles trying to be quiet. I think it'd be
I got big muscles trying to be quiet.
give them the silenced gravity hammer. You feel me?
Do Navy SEAls not have big muscles and try to be quiet?
Just like, you swing it, it doesn't make the boom.
These are like 10-foot brutes we're talking about.
That is a good point.
Yeah.
Like them trying to be sneaky.
Well,
yeah, right.
To be fair, Spartans can be dead silent. And they're 1,000 pounds.
Those are Spartans.
That's true. Mass664 lactating CPR. Hey, that's the guy that was just on the show. Asks, what is your favorite generation of Mjolnir armor? Gen 1,
We've
Mark
answered
4,
this,
5, or
haven't we?
6. Gen 2.
Yeah,
or
but we
Gen
can
3?
answer again. What are we supposed to say? Go back and watch the random episode.
Go find the episode.
Go find it from like 3 months ago.
Gen 1, the one that has Jerome and Chief's original armor sets from the Combat Evolved in 2.
Well, that'd be Gen 1 Mark 4.
Mark 4, 5, and 6.
Okay.
I'm
Yes.
also a fan of that.
Is it saying Mark 4 or 5 or 6? Or is it
No,
saying-
just Gen 1. So all of them. So Mark 4 is Jerome's armor. Mark 5 is CE. Mark 6 is Halo 3.
Okay, that's what I was
I have a
asking.
soft spot
Are we
for Halo
asking
3,
just the
so-
gen or the gen and
Just the
mark?
gen. So like Gen 2 is Halo
You're
4
thinking
and 5.
too hard
Gen,
about it, James.
Then
Just
one.
answer.
yeah, Gen 2 is Halo 4 and 5. Gen 3 is Infinite.
Then gen 1.
Gen 1.
Gen 1.
Connor, say Gen 1.
Gen 1.
Next and last, Flyboy Pfeiffer asks, is how good a Halo game is to an individual more a result of the fun memories associated with and less because of how objectively good the game actually was?
It's both.
Both.
It's both.
Definitely
It
both.
is absolutely both.
It's yes.
Because you could have as many memories
it
as you
is
want.
yes.
Because I love Reach and its memories, but I can acknowledge the game has some problems.
Bloom,
and I-
armor abilities, armor lock.
And CE is my personal favorite Halo if it's not ODST. And I'm very well aware that that game's story is old and the gameplay is old.
It's dated, but it's still good.
But it's really good.
You got to think
I
about
love
when it was released. That's the thing. You get like
Well,
it's
it's like a struggle because when I'm playing through it with like Ashton, I'm like, yeah, the story is very simple.
Yeah.
Because it is.
That's it. And then
But
she's
like the
"Oh, she's just,
combat,
I'm waiting
the
for the
combat
butt."
feels great. It's just like, the 1 second delay on jumps is weird. The physics are weird. The way that you can kind of like break the game in hundreds of different ways is weird.
If you get a gust of wind blowing on you by a warthog or any other vehicle, you die.
But like Halo 2, like a lot of people say Halo 2 is their personal favorite Halo game, and it's got a lot of problems. But the memories associated are not the only thing. Like the memories and the way the game actually is different because you also have to look at, like Shane said, when it was released. Halo 2, Halo CE, Halo 3, all three of those games were groundbreaking for the time.
Halo 2 revolutionized multiplayer FPS.
Literally invented
It invented it.
on console.
Yes.
Not PC.
No.
CSGO.
CS:GO did that.
CS, not Go. CS
Yes,
Source.
yes.
Yeah,
Source
we were
did that.
surfing. We were CS:GO surfing in 1999.
Hell yeah, baby. But yeah, I think that would be a good way to put that. Anyway, gentlemen and ladies, Sarah and Daniel, thank you for listening.
Daniel.
Damn, Daniel. Thank you so much for listening to today's episode. Next week, we're going to be talking about whatever it is we want to talk about. Thank you again. Join us in our community at discord.gg/JumperScape. If you want to support us directly, you can go to patreon.com/JumperScape. Literally just listed all of the new benefits that you get. You might as well take advantage of them because we have a whole lot to give away.
Do it now.
And also that original first episode that we're going to release is going to be for everybody. It's not going to be for any specific tier. So just you could literally get the Penman tier and it won't
And you'll
matter.
get it.
Yeah, thank you, Shane. I appreciate that.
Yep.
So anyway, also KO. Yes, Connor?
No, just copy and chain.
Okay. And KO-FI/JumperScape. That is our direct supporting tag. If there's stuff that you don't want to do monthly, that's a good place to do everything else. So thank you so much for listening today. If you want to see some of the stuff that we're working on in the Discord, it has all of the current projects that we're working on, as well as all of the new project updates that we're giving out in the announcements. There's a lot that you're going to want to see. In the announcements especially, dude, there's so much that we're working on, so you're going to want to keep yourself updated. So we hope to see you guys there soon, so we can say hi to you, and you can play games with us, or not, I don't really care. Or you can join the book club, or if you don't read, it's not my problem. I don't know how you got in the Discord, but that's not here or there. Anyway, thank you so much for listening, and we will see you guys next week.
Thank you.
The library was produced and published by JumperScape Audio. Funding was provided by our fantastic patrons on Patreon. If you enjoy the show and wish to support JumperScape's future projects or get some sweet benefits, join our Patreon at patreon.com/JumperScape or become part of this truly special community at discord.gg/JumperScape. Thank you for your listenership, and we hope you enjoyed.